Life gets very, very real for a former reality TV star after she's accused of driving drunk.
Just oh my God, it's so hot in here.
I'll tell you all about the case of Kathryn Dennis and where she is now. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Years ago, things were really looking up for Kathryn Dennis. She was one of the stars of a reality TV show called Southern Charm on Bravo.
Chilling in the audience.
Oh, it's a video.
Legends Ball 2022.
But now, Kathryn Dennis, whose roots trace back to some of South Carolina's most prominent political families, is just another inmate at the Berkeley County Jail. And honestly, from the looks of her booking photo, she doesn't look all that unhappy about it. Before I get into what exactly landed Kathryn Dennis in jail, I want to go back a little bit to 2014. That's when Southern Charm debuted on Bravo. The reality show followed the lives of socialites in Charleston, South Carolina. The show was a hit for Bravo. Kathryn Dennis was a member of the cast, and she was dating former South Carolina Treasurer Thomas Ravenel. Their 29-year age difference may have made for good reality TV, but not a great relationship. They started dating when Dennis was still in college and Ravenel was running for U.S. Senate. Dennis and Ravenel had 2 children together, and Ravenel eventually won custody of those children. Their relationship was marked by allegations of assault and shouting matches. In 2023, Dennis confirmed she was leaving Southern Charm. That same year, she joined OnlyFans to make a living, calling herself the Queen of the South. Then in May of 2024, Kathryn Dennis was arrested and charged with driving under the influence after a crash in Goose Creek, South Carolina. Police said they conducted a couple of different field sobriety tests with Kathryn Dennis, and they said she failed all of them, and they could smell alcohol on her breath. An officer wrote in a police report that Dennis's eyes appeared glossy and that they found an empty pink tumbler in her SUV. Dashcam video showed Dennis in handcuffs being loaded into the back of a cruiser. Let's back it up and listen.
I don't need to go, but if you want to waste your time, then you can go.
It's not a waste of time. I mean, it's just.
It is wasted time. You're wasting my time, and my kids, and my father's, and my dogs. Okay. Acting off of nothing. Acting off of nothing. Some bullshit. Treating me like I'm an animal. It's just crazy. Go ahead. Bye. Get out of my face. Why are you so close to me? Why are you so close to me? You're disgusting. You're gross. Don't touch me like that.
I need to take just a second to tell you about Upside. It's this really great free app that will give you cash back on things you buy every day, like gas, groceries, and takeout. Upside gives you real money that you can transfer right into your bank account. So when I pump gas, I use Upside. And when I go out for a cup of coffee at Dunkin', I use Upside. And I even use it when I go out for ice cream. Why not get cash back when I do all of these things? That's why I use Upside. Once you have the app, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside, pay as usual using a debit or credit card, and follow the steps on the app and get paid. It is that easy. So to find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description to download Upside or scan that QR code that you see right there on your screen and use our promo code CRIMEFIX to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. Now, I don't know Kathryn Dennis at all, but I can tell that she's likely intoxicated and she really loses it since her dog is in her car and may need to go to the shelter.
I want my dog. No. I want my puppy. Please let me have my puppy. He can't go to the animal shelter. What do you mean? I will sue the out of you. No, I want my dog. He means everything to me. This is. I just want my dog to be okay. Please just let my puppy be okay. Please don't mess with him. Y'all are so mean. Oh my god, why would y'all do that to him? He's my child. Please don't give him away, please. I want my baby. Please don't give him away, please. Oh, you cheating. Please don't give my dog away. Sir, I need to know what you're doing with my dog. He's my child, please.
Kathryn Dennis is very upset and she's pretty drunk. She really wants her dog back and she's upset that the dog is being taken to a shelter and that she'll have to go pick him up the next day.
Why would you guys ever do something like that to anyone? Y'all are mean. How do you live like this?
You'll have an opportunity to get him, but if you don't go and pick him up...
Why wouldn't I pick him up? I want my baby back. I want my baby. He's probably so scared. Oh. I'm really I need to go to sleep. I just want to be left alone right now. Please let me just go to sleep. Sir, I'm talking to you as a human. I am a human. I deserve my rights. Can you please acknowledge me? Oh, I guess you're just gonna treat me like some ridiculous person or whatever. I'm just not gonna talk. It's ridiculous.
Like I said, we're going to the hospital. Part of protocol and policy.
Oh, really? Now it's protocol?
I mean, you refused on scene.
And hours after the wreck?
Well, you refused.
I didn't refuse. I refused right before you took me out of that office right there. And then tried to put me in the car and touch me inappropriately. Oh, really? Because, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Go ahead, tell your friends. I don't give a what are you guys going to do to me? I didn't do anything. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you are heartless, clearly. You know, I'm actually a really normal, good person. And it's pissing me off because I'm being treated like I'm not. And it's just like my ex gaslighting me. Hairs in my mouth. Ugh.
Dennis continues her rant as the officer takes her to a hospital for a blood draw.
I'm tired. I woke up at 5:30 because I work. And I fucked up. No. God, if I just... Any mother would be pissed if she was in my situation and she would be talking to. Just saying. Any mother of two. If you can't understand that, then that's on you. I just want my puppy. What hospital are we going to? Why do you hate me so much? I hate being stuck with men who are just jerks. This feels so dramatic. And my hands are behind my back. I feel so traumatized. Sir, will you please just take me home? Please. I'm begging you. I just want to go to my home with my dad. I know you think that I'm someone that I'm not, but I genuinely just want to go home to my dad and my puppy. Please. This is so crazy to me. I I have a meeting in the morning. Like, I cannot do this. Like, this is crazy. Do I sound drunk to you? Like, I know I sound sad and dramatic, but like, I just don't understand the reasoning behind this. I feel really exposed right now with my hands behind my back and my boobs out. Just saying. I don't really like the way it feels. Sir, please just take me to my dad. Please. This is so unnecessary. Like, we're all wasting our own time. It's crazy. Whatever, I'm just gonna lay my head down. If I say something to you, am I being recorded?
Okay, so that's enough of that. Police said when they searched Dennis's SUV, they found a brown dog bag that contained both empty and full mini bottles of Fireball. That's a cinnamon whiskey. And you can actually see the officer pull a few of those bottles from the bag in this dash cam video. By the time that Kathryn Dennis is taken from the hospital to the jail, she seems to have cooled down a little bit, and she's nicer to the officer. I'm sure he's dealt with a person or two before who didn't want to be in cuffs.
Goose Creek coming in with a female.
Goose Creek with a female?
Yes, sir. Ma'am? I mean, you'll be in general, like a general holding area for people that are brought in through the night. So depending on if anybody else is brought tonight, I mean, I don't know. I can't say yes or no because you'll be held in an area where there will be other people. Yeah, it's not. I don't like saying general population, but it's just like general housing for yeah. I think you'll be all right. I think you just. That's not true. There's plenty of people out there that love redheads.
Yeah, we're Charlie 1.
Are they gonna give me anything to drink on soon?
You can ask them. I mean, keep being cool, and I'm sure they'll be cool with you, and just. Don't use that on your podcast, okay? That's my saying. That's my saying, all right?
Okay, I got you. You ain't got me, but I got you.
Kathryn Dennis was sentenced last Friday to 30 days in jail, so she's in the Berkeley County Jail for now. I want to bring in Amy Feinstein. She's a freelance journalist who has covered Kathryn Dennis for years, also covered the show Southern Charm for a really long time, and knows Kathryn Dennis. So, Amy, I really appreciate you coming on to talk with me. This seems like a really awful, sad kind of turn of events for Kathryn Dennis. This is somebody who, in my view, just kind of looking at this from the outside looking in, really had it going on there for several years. And This is kind of a stunning kind of a fall from grace. It's really sad when you look at the dash cam footage. She has some issues with alcohol, and now she's doing this 30 days in jail for the DUI.
It's devastating. I mean, particularly for Kathryn and her ongoing legal situation for custody of the children, or at least visitation.
And she's trying to get visitation. It's my understanding from all my reading about the case that the father of the children, Thomas Ravenel, he has custody of the children. You know, you don't often see that the father gets, sole custody and the mom's kind of shut out. So talk to me a little bit about that struggle, if you don't mind.
Yes. Well, I think a lot of it, as if you've read the background, Thomas Ravenel has had issues with alcohol and such, and has been behind bars before. So you would think that there would be some sort of balance. But, I do think that finances make a big difference.
When Kathryn first was arrested and charged with this DUI, what were your thoughts? Were you surprised by that?
I wish I was surprised. I mean, as time goes on, you keep thinking that the better decisions to make would be obvious. But, I've read the police report, and the details, having empty bottles on the floor of your car and having such an accident with two other cars, it's devastating. And, just not being truthful with the police. I'm not saying that's always the best interest, but, she's dealt with enough legal situations by now that I would have hoped things could have turned out better. I also think that in such a case, very often, if you'll go to a rehab facility or something, things can be tweaked for you to make things a little bit better, to show that you're taking it very seriously and that you're getting help. And that doesn't seem to be the case right now.
Well, she's very fortunate that somebody wasn't killed in this accident. My God. I mean,
Yes.
they, earlier we talked about the empty bottles of the Fireball that they found in the dog bag. There was a brown dog bag they found in the vehicle, and they said there were these mini bottles of Fireball, and some of them were empty, some were not. There was a pink tumbler in the car. In the body camera, well, it's not body camera footage, but it's dash camera footage from her arrest. I mean, this is what drunk people sometimes do. Is she's like cursing at the cops, I want my puppy. She's screaming, I mean, obviously something's wrong here. And she's just a hot mess. I mean, there's just no other way to get around it. That's what it is. So, I mean, she's actually very fortunate. She's only getting 30 days.
Correct.
Do you think she'll go to rehab?
I think if she really gets a chance in the next 30 days to see the situation as it is, absolutely, she will go to some form of rehab, some sort of dual diagnosis rehab, to just address all the things that are going on in her life. I mean, her mother passed away a few years ago, and that devastated her.
You said dual diagnosis. Obviously you think she might have some mental health issues going on in the background.
I think at the very least there's, she had said to the officer that she was on medication. I don't know for sure what medications, but a lot of mental health medications with alcohol are bad mixes.
Definitely. Totally. You're not even supposed to drink alcohol when you're on mental health medications, even if it's just for depression or anything like that. You're just not supposed to drink with it. That's just how it goes. The Southern Charm show, that's something that has like a big following. A lot of the younger women that I work with here at Law&Crime really love that show. How big of a deal was that show for Kathryn Dennis when she was selected to appear on it? She was on it for years.
Yes. I think it was huge. And I think she saw it. She hadn't finished undergrad yet. So she was approximately around 20 years old, and now she's over 30. So it's been going on for quite a while. And I think for a while it gave her a lot of opportunities. But the situation with the children, it's difficult. I mean, particularly since, the person that she was involved with, Thomas Ravenel, is a good deal older than she is,
Mhm.
and has been on television and in politics for years. I think that she just didn't see a lot of things coming, and chose not to go back to college and finish up. And yet recently she had told me that that's what she was looking into. She wanted to go back to school to finish her degree.
Hmm. Well, maybe that's something she could do once she finishes this 30 days in jail and maybe gets some help for the drinking and the other issues she's having. She ended up on OnlyFans apparently in 2023. Was that just to make a living?
I think that was to increase her income. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you think the future holds for her? Do you think she can kind of get some help and pull it together?
I would hope so. She right now had been living with her father in the family home, and I know that he has had some illness. So I think that if she really addresses, sometimes I really can't say how often she was drinking, if this was sort of a one-off, but um, getting all of that out of your system will hopefully help you see things a little bit more clearly.
Do you think that show, being on that show in some ways, do you think it hurt her more than it helped her?
Financially, I think it helped her. I think that perhaps in other ways, just seeing what real life and the real world was about, I think it hurt her. I think it made it seem, at least to her at that time, that this was going to be ongoing. And I do think it's difficult to have to address being a parent, being an adult, just managing your life. I think that there were a few steps that were skipped.
Mm-hmm. And doing that all on television, and then having the cameras there, and it may have given her, do you think it gave her a false sense of what the real world was really like? I mean,
Oh, I
they call it reality TV, but is it really reality?
It isn't. I think that people's storylines and such are what the production determines. And I think that, I'm sure, when you were in college, when I was in college, I don't know anybody following me around when I was 20 would have been a great idea for my future.
Mm-hmm.
So I can honestly say that it made a lot of things seem very exciting, and, hair and makeup and wardrobe. And she had done modeling before, and she did modeling during. And it gives you a false sense of what life is as things go on. I mean, we all get older and hopefully smarter. And I really am hoping for that for Kathryn, that she sees what she needs to do, and nothing's going to be immediate.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have to be a work in progress, and making progress. And, I don't want to sound like somebody's mom when I say that, the company you keep, but, I mean, I'm a bit older than Kathryn, but, just drinking and driving when Uber and things like that are so readily available, it just seems like a silly decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing to me that people still do it, especially when you can just, as you mentioned, get on your phone and order up a car.
Correct.
And it'll cost you a lot less than a DUI, and nobody gets hurt. So just a really sad state of affairs. Well, we shall see what happens with her, and I personally wish her the best. I hope that she's able to work things out. Amy, thank you so much for joining me. Amy Feinstein, freelance journalist. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Now, Kathryn Dennis, she's also being sued in civil court by a man who was involved in that crash in which she was found to have been driving under the influence. That man, he claims he suffered mental anguish and some other things as a result of the crash. State Farm, which is Dennis's insurance company, has denied those claims. So we'll keep an eye on it and we'll see what happens. And that's it for this episode of Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Thanks so much for being with me. I'll see you back here next time.